All right, we are in the 2024 Open. We're getting ready to go into the opening round. I'm just looking at how everybody qualified in my qualifying bracket. So 14's at the top. What, 7 of us? It took a 13 to make it, but I'm curious to see if it's just 2 and 8, or if people are picking up. We got now they got an Albion 3, and they didn't get 8, so they got the hole in one on 1 and an Albion 3. Look at that! Look at that! They got 2 and 8. They got 2 and 8. That's the ticket. We got to get 2 and 8 just to keep us up at the Jones, and then there's plenty of opportunities out here to pick up other shots. But we have to get 2 and 8 if we're going to keep up with the Joneses. And you have to pick up something. So, I mean, like, just minimum, like, you're going to have to get at least 1 on a side to get a 26 just to have a shot at it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Getting out on the course. Do. Just opening up, clearing up slots, clear off our desktop, get everything rolling. Make sure we can be good farmers while we're out there playing today. $5.75. Look at that. Jeez. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Getting some practice tokens just in case we need a few, which we might. All right, we got all that cleaned off. Let's go check out. Let's make sure I got my my grid on. Get all of the pertinent stuff. I didn't want to take any rest. I'd get off of that that qualification screen so I could look at what it took. We know what hole number uno is, and I'm gonna take a Quasar. Maybe. And I'm just going to take it. Whatever the wind is, that's what I'm taking. The shot that I'm doing here, it seemed like I overpulled the last couple times, but it's hard to tell if you're overpulling or not because you're going through the carnival ride. We should probably get that chest rolling. Play some golf, play some open. Hole number uno. That bag will work as long as we got a sniper. That bag works even better. Whatever the wind is, that's what I'm pulling. I'm not doing any pluses here. We're gonna just do the wind and see what we need. Seems like it's rolling out a little bit, so I either need to be a little in front of the hole, or I need to make sure I have whatever looks right, maybe a half a tick more backspin, one of the two. One of the three. Chris goes first. From the GC Demon Warriors. I can never understand when people are doing that, where they must know what kind of spin they were looking for. I kind of like where they're at right there. See if they can get perfect. Look good. Bounce number 1, bounce number 2. The freaking crater hole that killed all the dinosaurs, there it is. That's a close-up look at it. Where's Max? There's Max. I'm at mid. Hey, hey. 3 rings. I'm at mid and I'm doing a max pull, so I must be doing a 10%. And I hit it great, just for good measure. I'll be excited if it goes on the left-hand side because everything seems to be on the right. Wow, that's good. Maybe just you're at mid club with a 1 power ball and just hitting it 1 to 1. That's got a built-in 10. All right, we got that hole in the tank. All right, we're coming up to the first hole that we have to get. Like if we don't get it, we've dropped a shot. And that's just the way it is. I played my 99 account yesterday, and then the back 9, I think on every hole except for the par 3s, I had to scramble. I was like in trouble. In the rough, overshot, in the drink, and then still had to get the eagle in order to save my birdie. Hole number 2, which way's the wind blowing? The wind works. What are we taking here? What are we taking? I'm taking in my bag number uno and a Titan, the king of balls. I'm doing a plus 15 times the wind divided by 1.2. All right, here we go. I'm pulling back to the plus 6 mark with max topspin. If you have an extra mile, it doesn't quite hit as far as an APOC. So it's probably going to be like the plus 8, plus 9 mark with max topspin. It's got the same topspin as a APOC. That way you leave yourself a little bit of room on headwind days so that you can pull the wind out without having to do any overpower. We will see. I go first. Plus 6 mark. Where's that bounce at? 3.9. 373. There's 373 exactly. And a perfect. Wow, I can't hit perfect. Look at that. Now it's about whether it sticks to the green or if it rolls 1,000 miles an hour and gets me in the rough on the backside. Just like that. Just like that. Problem is I needed coffee, that's it. See if my opponent can get over. They didn't adjust the wind. That's where they were with the wind. Man, I don't know. That curled. Don't hit it great to the right. Great to the left might have helped them. Nice. Nice. Nice shot. Nice shot. Perfect. Definitely a good hole to bring out if you got precision balls. This is a good hole to bring it because there is the risk. There is the risk of ending up right where I'm at. I'm going to set it up on that side of the flagpole. A perfect or a great to the right might go in. And a 50 ring great to the left is not going to cut it. That was at least 2 rings. All right. We dropped a shot right there. Now I have to make it up, and the deal is that making it up you need to pick up something on one of the other holes in order to get you into the top 5, the banner bracket, the banner contention, and dropping a shot on 2 or 8 and then having to pick it up. You're digging yourself into a hole. Not good. Not good. All right, hole number 3. Let's make it up. Let's just get right back on track right here, really early. Let's get back on track. I have not hit the shot into the cup perfect. I overshot this the other day, and so I ended up rolling just a little bit over and ended up in the sand right there. But I'm gonna take off 1 topspin. I was doing 6 topspin. Now I'm gonna do 5. And everything else is the same. Just I'd rather be a little bit short right here because I'm bringing out a big wood. One of these bags, that bag right there, and which way's the wind blowing? That is the sand direction. We'll bring a Kingmaker. Just because we might need the side spin on the second shot. 1.1 times the wind. Pulling back to the +1 mark with 5 topspin. 1.1 times the wind divided by 1.2. If we can find an opponent. You don't need to bring out a power 3 ball on the drive. You could do this with a low power ball, but it's the second shot that you need to put yourself in the right spot for the second shot, and you need to have the right ball once you get to that spot. 5 topspin. Let's put it all on. +1. Where is the +1 mark? There is the +1 mark right there. 2.2. 2 rings. It's 2.01, but who's counting? There's 2 rings. And I think I pulled it back a little. I'm going to lean just a little. And I hit it. And I'm going to end up in the rough again. Unless it's short. That's definitely good. I'm doing +15 to the cup, and I want to be on the left-hand edge of the cup. And my Cataclysm at Max Club hits 1.3 per ring with a 3 power ball. Great. That's the first person I've seen make it over to the other side. Everybody else has gotten caught up at the top. You got to get your bounces just right. 3, 2.65 rings. Okay, there's Max. Perfect. 3 topspin. On the left-hand edge of the cup, 2.65 rings. There's 2.65, exactly. Hitting it perfect. Yes, I got one into this hole perfect. I set it up. Now will it go in? Just a little bit. All right. Now, if I did a 10 there instead of 2.65, did I underpull it? Underpulled it. What would that have been if I'd have been a 20? 2.76 versus 2.65 +1, so maybe the 20. The deal is I hit that earlier in the week and I was aiming right at the flagpole and I overpulled it by like 0.1, and right there I underpulled it and I was going about 1,000 miles an hour. Dang it. That's good. I'm leaving a bunch of this stuff for the weekend round so I can finally get it in. Finally get it in on the weekend. Make it happen. I don't know if I'm actually going to play this weekend. I have a very small window that I could possibly play. I'd have to get up super early on tomorrow and play before the day gets going, because once the day gets going, it's a done deal. There ain't no playing, and there ain't no playing on Sunday. Hole number 4. Let's think. Which way's the wind blowing? All right. I'm bringing that bag. The wood doesn't matter. And I'm gonna stick with the ball that I got. All right, let's play it. Let's do it. Let's do it, Lunger. You ain't no daisy. If we can get an opponent. Rhaegor, welcome to the channel. Max. 3.8, 3.5 rings. .5, a little bit of curl. Hitting it. Wow, I can't hit a shot perfect. I hit 2 perfects in a row. I'm on a freaking streak right there. That's definitely going to put me in short iron. This little divot right there is that transition between wedge and short iron. I should be. Now, I made a mistake here the other day. I was so far up there, I decided to go straight at the hole, and I had my first bounce at the top of the hill. I think my first bounce was actually in the sand, where the sand's blown up onto the fairway up there. And it took an irregular bounce when it came out of that. It was way off, but I hit it perfect, and it was way off just because it took the irregular bounce. I'm still going to do a +10 here. But I want to be off to the side over here. .9 divided by 3.5 is 0.6 of a ring. .6 of a ring. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Let's see if we can get this recipe right. Woo! In the hole. All right. I recovered from hole number 2, but that sucks because this hole right here is a hole that, this is one of those holes that you can pick up that extra shot you're looking for to get you to 30 if you're looking at a side. Now I gotta get another one, and I still gotta get 8. Okay, this is the thing about the Thorn. The Thorn is not, I repeat, it is not a one-trick pony. It has ball guide. It has some tools other than just backspin. Most of the people I see that play it only do the backspin shot with it. I'm not saying it won't go in, but I'm saying that it's not its only shot. Nice. There are some times where the backspin is the way to go, and the only club that'll get it done is the Thorn. But there's a lot of times, like the shot that I did right there, where you could use your ball guide and you could use the club, use another aspect of the club. Hole number 5. I do not remember what hole number 5 is, so let's go look at it. I know 6 and 7 are par 3s. The racetracky par 3s. All right. I am trying to get over here to go for the shot. And I didn't hit. I've been over here 3 times, and twice I rolled down. I didn't get all the way to the top of the hill, and I rolled down and ended up in the rough. And the other day I was in the right spot and didn't hit it perfect. So let's see if we can get everything going today, like get over there and hit it perfect, because this is another great hole right here. And I'm going to bring, this will be, I think, the only hole I'm bringing out something special on. And I'm going to bring, to get this amazing feat done, the open ball. Where is it? Is it this one? The Players. No, it's, I thought I had an open ball here. Let's look for power. I gotta, is it an 8 power? I'm still trying to get the stuff right. Maybe it was a Players ball. Could have swore I was using an open ball. Where's my topspin boost? I really don't need a 10 topspin, but I have a few of those, so that might have been what it might have been the Players ball. I thought for some reason it was an open ball. That wind works for us. I'm just looking through my inventory here, just thinking. That's why you see all that smoke. With the power 3, with the power 6 ball, I can just barely get to the spot, and I could use a little bit of the wind. But with the power 4 ball, I could get to the spot. I'm going to take one of those, and I'm doing plus 20 on the drive. 1.2 times the wind divided by 1.2, so it's just the wind. What am I thinking? All right, and I'm only going to need like 2 of the topspin boost. So whatever the wind is, that many rings and 2 topspin boost. And try and hit it perfect. No overpower. No overpower. If I do any curl, it'll just be rubbing the nubs. That's it. There's trees on the left, and you do not want to hit those trees. I go first. Be 2 rings in that pocket. Two, 4. Let's get lined up. It's 2, 4. I'm going to just hit it straight. Hitting it perfect. Ball on the way. I make it to the top of the hill. I did. All right, let's see if we can hit 2 perfects in a row. If you go much further than that, if you bring out a ball that's got more than 2 topspin and you go much further than that, you take the risk of getting in these trees, and it stretches out your bounces. And I've actually bent from here and hit on, like, cleared that area, and then you're off in the races. You were really behind the trees. Very nice. That'll work fine. That will work just fine right there, my friend. Just fine. Okay, there's Max Grizzly. There's Min Grizzly. So I'm in minimum Grizzly, which is 1.4, I believe. 1.3. That's 2.2 divided by 1.3. 1.18 rings. A little backspin. Just a little. 1.18 rings. And 2 exactly. Hitting it perfect. Wow, I hit 2 shots in a row perfect. Just a bit outside. I took off 30 and I needed to add on plus 0.1. Make a note. Let's see where they bounce. Watch this right there. See that little irregular bounce? You want to try and set yourself up so you're in the bottom of that bowl. And first bounce is in the bottom of the bowl and second bounce is on the green, and you can avoid that spot. That spot makes an irregular bounce. Your ball guide doesn't anticipate that. It does in your ball guide. It'll show you that there's an irregular bounce there, but it's an irregular bounce, so it doesn't go, hey, the ball guide said I was supposed to do this. It does what it wants to do. Damn, that barely went in. Barely. All right, we're still searching for an Albie this week. And I like all 3 of these par 5s. All right. What am I doing here? Which way's the wind blowing? I think we had... I'm going to bring out my sniper. And I'm going to bring out I think I can do this with a katana. I think. Can I pin that ball? Nope. What balls do I have pinned? Let's take out the berserker because I'm not using it this week. Getting to save myself some berserkers. I'll pin that one. Looking at my notes here. 1.1, 1.3. If I can get my calculator to work, I'm going to do a 30% adjustment times the land. And I was way back at minimum club, but now I'm going to push it all the way forward and get towards max club. At minimum club, I was sitting 1 to 1 plus 10%, so that's pretty close to just the 30% adjustment. They're not quite, it's not quite the same, but it's close. Cookie goes first. They also have a katana. They're playing on the racetrack side. Pretty nonchalant. Not that my shot's going to have any more chance of going in, and that might go in. Look at that. Close. 4.5, 5.84 rings. 5.85. Where's my max? There's max. How much spin can I get on here? .85 rings. And I'm not lined up. There's 5.85. I feel like even if I was lined up, my chances would be grim. There you go. I don't think I like that any better. Arr. These are freaking carnival holes. I'm going to get a hole-in-one on this next hole right here, right now. I have been right there, and I think I know how to set it up now. Right here, right now. And I'm at mid quarterback. Do I even have a quarterback written down? No. But I do have a rock. Do I have my rock written down? I do. I'm going to take a rock. And let's see, do I have a quarterback in any one of these bags? Do I already have it? I do. Quarterback doesn't hit as far as the rock, so like it is a true mid, where if I'm in the rock I might be kind of in between. And I'm taking a navigator. Is that one of the balls I have chosen? And I just went past it? It is. All right. Mid club, mid quarterback. It's times the wind divided by 1.1. Roll. And it should be 3 backspin and 1 left-hand side spin, but I think I'm going to put on a little shy of the 3 backspin, like 2 3/4. I was going at it yesterday, and I didn't have quite enough. I was aimed right at the cup. I ended up pinned right next to the cup, but I didn't. And as it gets closer to the cup, it goes slower and slower, and it's drifting off to the right, and it dropped. And it looked like it was the right deal, but right at the left, as it got closer and closer, it just kept getting a little bit more and more off. So I want to see if I can get my ball guide to go through the hole so it carries its speed and maybe hits the flagpole. And like every shot on that side, it'll be, they have a shot at it. They have a shot. Their trajectory was good, and see how it's drifting right there? It'll either drift to the left or it'll drift to the right before it gets to the cup if it's going slow. There's 1. There's 2 3/4. Start a little high of the cup, 2.6, 2.48 rings, 2.5 rings. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in. Woo! In the hole. I told you. I tried to tell you, but that's what I'm saying. I need to put on maybe 2.5 backspin so that I've got carrying a little bit more speed as it gets there, because it's like right on. That was one of those ones. I'm surprised that it fell in. It just felt like it was going to stop on the lip. All right, that's what I'm talking about right there. Into hole. Into hole. Into hole. All right, we've picked up now. We've got now. Okay, and I've set this up so that I can work on a headwind day, but we got to hit it perfect. Gots to hit it perfect. And I'm going to bring that bag, that ball. Gots to hit this perfect. Pulling back to the +6 mark. Max top spin, 1 left-hand side spin. +20 to the cup. 1.2 times the wind divided by 1.2. So it's just the wind. What was I thinking? All right, here we go. +6 mark. Max top spin, 1 left-hand side spin. This is the hole. Better take a drink of coffee. All right, now I got my go-go juice. I'm ready. I got the magic elixir. Ace Man goes first. Max and 1. Yeah, Max and 1. Now they got a little bit more because they got a level 8 APOC instead of a level. And they're at the plus 12 mark as well. I've been trying to set it up so I don't have to do that overpower. That'll work. That will work right there, my friends. I'd like to get the same exact deal. I'd like to be in their spot. Can we switch? You think? You think they'd let that happen? The plus 6 mark, 3.8. 3.8 rings. There's 3, 8. Hitting it perfect. We'll see. We're going to find out right now. Nice. Nice. That is what I'm talking about. I got an Endbringer 8. I think if I get my Endbringer to level 8, it might. I might. I'm not even working on the Endbringer. The Endbringer is one of those clubs I'm not working on. I am a big fan of the Rapier. I mean, what kind of tool are you looking for? It's got ball guide, it's got topspin, it's got accuracy, it's 100 and everything. Distance is its only deal, but I usually don't find it lacking. Getting it perfect. In the hole. All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about. I really I'm undecided on hole number 9. I've been playing the shot where you get up into here with this count, where you get up into this area and you go for the shot. And I'm using a 3 power ball, and I got a rock and I'm right at my red line right here. So as long as the wind is going with us or pure side wind, I'm good to go. But if I have a headwind day, I'm going to have to either do overpower or bring out a bigger ball or change something up. But the shot that's over here gives you a great shot, and I actually think the funnel over on this side is just as good, if not better, than the shot over here. And here's the deal. If you hit over here in the rough, especially if you're up front in the rough, you can recover. But if you hit over here and you're in the rough, you are in a world of shit. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? And if you get out here with a 3 power ball, your red line's like right in here, so you're bouncing off the end. You got bounce number 1 and bounce number 2, and you got 2 choices. You can either try and get in front of this and bring it down to the cup, or you can clip the rough, and then it'll roll down to the rough. I'm gonna go, let's see which way the wind's blowing. That wind works for us. So let's see, rock. I'm gonna hit the shot with my rock. My rock. My rock. The rock. The rock. The rock is on fire. 5 rings off. One topspin. 1. 3 left-hand side spin. Plus 16 mark. All right, here we go. .1 times the wind. I am adding 10% on the drive. I should probably write that down, but I am. If I play this weekend, I need to clean up my notes because my notes have 1,000 chicken scratches on them. Crossed out stuff, wrote stuff in its place. I usually set it up so that I got one line that talks about the drive and one line that talks about what the second shot is, and I've got so much I'm all over the place. 1 topspin. 5 rings off the plus 16 mark. 3.1, 3.41 rings. Man, that even looks like it's too much. That goes 0 topspin. 3.41 rings. And I had a little bit of overpower on there, which I did not mean to put on, but it was too late when I saw it. I'm glad I went to 0. And I almost overcurled it. Dun 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 dun. All right, we are in the right spot. I have made some albies on. I take that back. I did make, I think in one of my accounts, I made an albie on this. I've made 2 albies on this hole this week, but I'm not sure I did it during the round. It wasn't during. Maybe I did, but I did hit some albies on this, and they went in. But man, the second bounce was so. I gave myself a lot of separation. But when it came through, the second bounce was so close to the rough, and then it went in. It wasn't where I thought the second bounce was going to be. And there's Max. 5 rings off. .5, 2.81 rings. There's 2, 8. Perfect. See if we can get close. That was a 12.5% adjustment. That's what I did the other day when I made the 1. Woo! In the hole. Look at that. Look at that. And barely. Trace the wind blowing. Did I almost overpull it, or did I almost overpulled? Is that right? I almost underpulled it. 12.5 plus 1. It was 281. Let's see if I did a 2.5, or excuse me, a 1.5. Oh, excuse me, 1.15. Man, that'd have been 287. I would have rounded that up to 29. Maybe the 12.5 plus 0.1, and they needed to do plus 0.1. Close. All right, there we go. What did I get? 16. That is the round we're looking for. That is the round we're looking for right there. And I dropped hole number 2. How bad is that? Excellent. Excellent. That's the type of round that we need to get ourselves set up. And this drop, this not getting this hole right here we have to standardize our stuff and get hole number 2 and hole number 8. I mean, those are key. All the rest of these shots, if you make them, are I mean, it is big, I tell you. There you have it. There is the front side of the 2024 Open Tournament, Rookie Division, my 77 account. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a subscriber. Thanks for watching till the end of the video. If you like the videos, hit subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell, leave a comment, do all that good stuff. It all helps the channel. So I will see you on the next one. I got some stuff I got to do, and then I will shoot the back, and we'll see where we're at. Be safe and have fun, my friends. Thanks for watching.